Hey everyone, it's Matt here, and today we're doing another manga pickups video, and I feel like something is in the way. So let's actually move this out of the way just for a second, just so I can talk to all of you and say that I want to wish you all a happy Pride Month. And actually, interestingly enough, even though I bought this 2 months in advance, and I filmed this 2 months ago, by the way, so a little peek behind the curtain there. We do film some of these in advance. So even though this is 2 months from now, when you're watching it, 2 months ago, but even though it's 2 months ago, still it is very apt for Pride Month because it's a series that a lot of my friends who are in the LGBTQ+ community actually discovered that they were in the community by reading this manga and even watching the anime as well. Some more watching the anime than reading the manga, but definitely I have some friends who are now part of said community discovering who they were through this manga, and it is absolutely fantastic. But what manga is this? What manga have I finally finished, will finally be in my collection after over a decade? Well, let's get to that right now. By the way, as you can tell, we do not need the scissors. However, I did not open this. It came like this, so that's always a good sign. Now, this is actually, wow, okay, no, it looks like everything's intact, actually. You can see here, by the way, we're using the dual camera setup, the double camera. You can see that it seems like all the manga that should be here is here. Now, how in the hell do I get it out? I've never bought this much manga new before. Technically not true, but new from Rightstuf. Oh, wow, okay. So, this manga, by the way, it was on sale. Rightstuf had a weekly sale, so that meant that this series was $7 a pop. It is Ouran High School Host Club. Yes, Ouran High School Host Club. In all of its glory, I ended up getting literally just the rest of the series. Everything I needed. And the price, honestly, for what, by the way, normally retail, they are just a standard $10 if you're in the US. But getting them at $7 was fantastic. Especially getting all of these volumes that I needed. Because I had most of the series. Well, not most. I had a decent chunk of the series, I think. We can actually see on screen right now how many that I had now that I'm in the editing room remembering. But the point is that there was like 1 or 2 that were missing that I definitely needed in between, and then just the rest of it. So being able to get these for $7 a pop was absolutely fantastic. Oh, there was one hiding. I don't know if you noticed, there was one hiding at the bottom, volume 11. Okay, so no more, right? No more? No, there's actually one more hiding here. Which volume are you? Okay, volume 6. That's the one that I needed. Just randomly I needed, I'm pretty sure it was 6. Yes? Right? Yes. Yeah, no, I had a random assortment of volumes. It was odd. Like I had a few at first, and then out of nowhere I had some in the 10s. And so I really needed to finish this up because I enjoyed what I read. I really enjoyed what I watched. Let's get this box out the freaking way. But I wanted to get into it more, but, you know, many of you out there, I'm sure, have experience with this. You don't have any money at different parts of your life. And so you end up, you know, at certain parts of your life, you have family who can help you buy stuff. You know, when I was younger, a lot of family, not just for the holidays, just generally was like, oh, you know, especially close family was like, no, we'll get you this as a gift and yada yada and all these cool stuff. I mean, my mom especially, shout out to my mom, who after work, I don't think she did with Ouran, but like a lot of the Shonen Jump, like the, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Z, stuff that you can see behind me right now, she would end up going after work to a store called Forbidden Planet, and they would have sales every other Friday, or like every Friday or something, and she would end up picking up a lot of manga for me because they were only like $6 a pop. So she would get like 6 for, or like eight of them, I think, for $40. Like it was even less than 6, I think, because of that sale they had. So shout outs to my mom, love you mom, and shout outs to friends of mine who I love so very much, especially, you know, celebrating this month. I love you all so much. I wish you all the best, so much health and happiness, and I cannot wait to be able to read this story and finish this story that I don't remember if people were thinking it had a good ending. I actually don't remember at all. I just remember that the anime, especially the English dub, was one that I very much enjoyed back in the day, so cannot wait to jump into this. And when I do, maybe I'll even do a review for the channel, depending on how much I like it or don't like it. If it's middling, I probably just won't even talk about it. But if I love it or hate it, I definitely will talk about it. And if I hate it, I don't know if I could give this one up, but if I did, I would find a good home for them. Although I might end up keeping that first volume just out of, you know, pure nostalgia, because I enjoyed the first volume. I just don't know where it's going to go from here. So this has been a much more muted episode, but still, for me personally though, you know, when it comes to being able to finish some of these series, the fact that I can actually finish a series that I haven't been able to finish in over a decade, like I mentioned earlier, this is actually really cool for me, because I've said this in other videos and other pickups that I've done for manga. My goal is to finish outside of some that, you know, maybe are super out of print, that I really can't get any for, that I don't want to sell because I love them, but also I don't know if I'll ever be able to buy the manga in full. Generally, I want to finish series that I have instead of just buying new series. As you know, my youth, when I was younger, I would just kind of buy more and more series, and then all of a sudden I just didn't have the money to get more, and then they went out of print. So, either way though, I want to thank you all so much for watching. This was a really fun vid for me, and I hope it was for you as well. I love you all, take care, and I hope you tune in next time. So, I'll see ya!